the Guyana Learning Channel's news in capsule for Friday, April 30, 2021. Here are the top stories we will be covering. Government to fully support locals in becoming competitive in oil and gas sector. 20,000 free online scholarship program rolled out in Region 5. Chief Education Officer urges teachers and parents to get vaccinated. Regionally, Trinidad and Tobago on lockdown following continuous rise in COVID cases. With the details, I am Danelli Singh. His Excellency Dr. Irfan Ali on Tuesday last stated that the government of Guyana will continue to invest in citizens and local businesses to ensure that they become competitive in the oil and gas sector. President Ali was at the time responding to questions from the media at a press conference at State House. In his statement, President Ali emphasized that the government is investing in the capacity of citizens and local businesses through training and certification.
Let me make it very, very clear to all out there. As long as we have the capacity locally, and we are investing in that capacity. We're investing through training, through certification, and the government will support the training and certification of persons.
In addition to this, the President noted that local companies must become competitive in order to benefit from jobs that will come to Guyana.
We have to understand, first of all, the environment we're operating in. Our competitors are very sophisticated companies. They're shrewd. They're in the business a long time. They know the corners.
It was noted that while Guyana has a history of family-owned businesses, there is no history of businesses forming consortiums. This, he said, is important for local businesses to become more competitive, adding that businesses should not be satisfied with just being associates of international companies and, quote, getting a little piece, end of quote. Moreover, the President stated that under his watch, he would encourage local businesses to go after big opportunities and to position themselves to benefit from those that should be done by Guyanese.
You cannot tell me that a company from out of Guyana will come here and provide brokerage service in Guyana. What nonsense! That will not be tolerated. It cannot be accepted.
Referencing the example of a logistics company, President Ali said that there is a need for local companies to be flexible and nimble and to provide a variety of services.
So if you're providing a service to the company, you have to have a health arm, a brokerage arm, a transportation arm, and that is what we have to develop. And that is the type of capacity we have to build in order to get that competitiveness.
The government of Guyana's 20,000 scholarship program was on Friday rolled out in Region 5 at the Lachman Singh Primary School and the Novar Primary School. Minister of Education Priya Manik Chan and Member of Parliament Faisal Jafar Ali today led the outreach exercise, where they met and interacted with a number of persons from across the region. Interested persons were given the opportunity to fill out and submit application forms as well as seek guidance. To date, over 1,000 applications were submitted to the Guyana Online Academy of Learning from persons all across Guyana. Ministers and other government officials have, over the course of the last week, visited a number of regions, including regions 1, 6, and 10, to roll out the government's 20,000 online scholarship program, and will continue their outreaches in the coming week. For more information on when the program will be rolled out in your community, be sure to check out the Ministry of Education's Facebook page for details. Chief Education Officer Dr. Marcel Hudson is imploring both parents and teachers to play their part in protecting their children by getting vaccinated.
Special good afternoon to all our parents and teachers across the length and breadth of our country. This afternoon, I'm here to make a plea with you to take the vaccine, to be vaccinated. The vaccine is safe. I have taken the vaccine and I've been working since then. And so those of you who might be afraid and who might have been listening to stories, I want to debunk those stories of negativity and to say to you that the vaccine is safe. I took the vaccine, family members also took the vaccine. As Chief Education Officer in the Ministry of Education, I just want to plead with you, to implore upon you, to beg you, to beseech you, be vaccinated so that we could have some degree of normalcy as we attempt to administer education in our beloved country, Guyana. God bless you all.
Regionally, Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, Dr. Keith Rowley, yesterday announced that the Twin Islands will be under stricter COVID restrictions following a significant spike in the number of positive cases. In a press conference yesterday, Dr. Rowley stated that the level of infections in Trinidad and Tobago were reaching disturbing heights. As a result of the increases, Rowley said the only thing that can be done now to evade a disaster brought on by COVID-19 was to intervene and interrupt the spread of the virus. The restrictions, which will see the closure of restaurants, bars, malls, and even places of worship, will run until May 23rd. It was also revealed in yesterday's press conference that 38,000 more persons will be vaccinated, taking the total number of persons to be vaccinated to 80,000. Rowley explained that the 38,000 vaccines were initially meant to be given as second doses, but a decision was made by the government to instead utilize the vaccine as first doses for persons who have not been vaccinated, adding that one dose is better than none. Additionally,